Hi there, I'm back. I'm gonna do another video. I'm going to try to make it as short and condensed as possible without editing it, because honestly, if you want beautiful edited videos, go check out my friend Ortlieb at Bike Shop Girl. She makes the most amazing videos, and I just watch them and wish that I had that ability to do that. Maybe one day, but anyway, so this is just going to be quick. Sorry about the noise from my neighbors down the street, but this is just going to be about specifically some things that I've done to my bike to get ready for fall. I'll have to do another one about the specifics of this bike. I know it's a different one from my commuting in the rain video, which I still have that bike. It's great for the rain because it has fenders, and this one is kind of my day-to-day bike that normally it's not super rainy. Maybe I'll have a rainy day here and there, but especially in the fall. But overall, I'm using this bike for 95% of my commuting for now. So anyway, the number one thing to get ready for fall is, at least in the northern hemisphere, it's getting darker. I live in South Carolina, so it's getting a little bit colder. By cold, I mean under 100 degrees. But no, really, this morning it was under 60 and I needed a jacket, but I also just need my lights more. So the lights that I use, I have a Lezine, someone tell me, please. I have a Lezine front light on my handlebars. I had to add this little thingy to it because I guess this is designed for mountain bike handlebars. I don't know, but I need it easy on and off so that I can charge it. And I set an alarm to charge my lights on Sunday night. So I charge my lights, pump my tires, you know, check over my bike, check over my bags, kind of prep for the week. So that's when I like to do it. That's my front light. My rear light is the Bontrager Flare, and this one is the older edition. It is a few years old. If you follow me on Instagram, you're probably used to seeing it on my helmet, which looks really dorky, and I don't care because it raises the eye line, I guess. I feel like I'm more visible with a light up here on my head versus down on my bike. This is here as a backup because I have a new helmet light. This is still the Bontrager Flare, but this is the new version. New to me. I don't know how long this thing has been out, but it is the same price. Both cost me about $65, which for a rechargeable light that's super bright that you can see even in the daytime, I feel like is pretty good and pretty worth it. What makes me really happy about this light is that it charges with my Garmin. So I just think this is a nifty little trick. If I'm going on a road ride or a gravel ride and I start recording, my light turns on. So I was nerding out about that. And then if, say, I pause it and then I hit the side button, this is a Garmin Edge 830, by the way, sorry for not mentioning that, but when I turn my screen off, the light goes off. So say I go into a store or stop for lunch or something like that and I pause, I just turn the screen off and that goes on. And then when I'm ready to start my ride, I just turn it on and I hit play and we're back in business. So I just thought that was really cool. I'm excited about where that technology is going. Let me cancel this. And I cannot multitask. I'll do that later. Okay, so I'm really excited about where the technology is going for that light, or for, honestly, bike accessories and stuff in general. So that's my lights. I decided I wanted to get a new one. This one still works great, but I wanted to get a new one as a backup, and I thought that one was cool because it was smaller, just as bright, had that Garmin connectivity, so I put that one as my main one on my helmet. Since I use the same helmet for road, gravel, commuting, it's just a nice, easy way to always have a rear light, always remember my light. And then I have a hook where I charge it, and I can charge the cord right in there. And so I'm not taking that on and off my bike to charge it so much. So I find that convenient. If it helps you, maybe try it. Maybe don't. Up to you. Okay, so that was lights. The second thing that I do to get ready for fall is where I live, it can get kind of rainy. So just to make sure that you are prepared for rain, what I like to do is do usually one pannier that I can use for commuting. So I can use it for walking inside, walking into my office and looking like I have, you know, a pretty regular looking commuter bag. But what I like about this is the PoCampo Bergen pannier, and what I really like about it is that it also has this built-in rain cover, kind of like a shower cap. It's just elastic, it's high vis, it goes over your pannier like that while it's on your rack. I'm just taking this off to kind of show how it works. But if it is going to rain really hard, you have important stuff that absolutely can't get like dripped on, you don't want water to like seep in, because if you've been on a bike commute or really any bike ride in the pouring rain, water gets everywhere. It's just hard to stay dry. So what will keep you dry is I have an Ortlieb pannier. It's very utilitarian. It does not have a handle, like besides this. It's kind of awkward to like bring this inside, and it does not look like a purse or anything cute. But what I love about it is that you can roll down the top. You can even stuff another pannier inside it. You can keep your computer or anything that you're worried about getting wet. You can keep that in here, and it will, I mean, you could dunk this in a lake and it's like a dry bag. Once you fold it down and then clip both sides, you're good to go. So something to think about: changing light, changing weather patterns. You might have a rainy season, maybe yours is in the spring, but just thinking about how wet it's going to be. And the other thing is how cold it's going to be. Do you have your gloves out? Do you have, I keep like a neck gaiter, actually I have a whole drawer of them, scarves, and just like layers to keep me warm. And that's why I like to ride with two panniers. So I usually will keep a more utilitarian, this pretty Ortlieb on one side, and then I will keep my nice pretty PoCampo bag for work on the other side. My bike is not very well balanced for this right here. And that way I have lots of space, and I'm going to need that space for my layers. So this morning when I went into work, I had a sweater on, and because I live in South Carolina and I'm a weenie, I guess, I also had a puffy coat on for 56 degrees. I have a really short commute, so it's not even, it's like barely enough time to like get warm. It's like 15 minutes. So yeah, I bundle up in the morning, I get cold, and then in the afternoon, I'm gonna need a place to stash these. So it's nice to have extra space in my panniers. Because I'm also bringing my lunch, I might bring my computer, I might bring materials that I need for my job as a speech therapist. It's just good to be prepared. So I guess in summary, 3 things that I do to get ready for fall is think about your lights, make sure you're super prepared and have a backup. Think about the weather patterns and whether it might get more wet. And then also, of course, we're all thinking about the temperature, so thinking about what you need to stay comfortable. I used to not bike as like a teenager because I was like, oh, it's so cold in the morning, I couldn't possibly bike. But all I really needed was a good pair of gloves and like a buff to keep like the parts of me warm that were getting cold. So just with a little bit of preparation, you should be good. It's clearly fall because my porch light just turned on. So with that, let me know if there's anything else that I left out that are more fall specific perhaps that are helpful for you, or any questions that maybe I missed or anything else. Happy riding.